Welcome back, everyone, to the Lagai Reborn. Yay, we're back. I'm on
Yay.
vacation.
Woo.
And what would I want to do on vacation more than this? Nothing. Nothing. It's a short list. Last week, the second expedition on the in-game, it is May 7th, 10:24 PS. By the way, which I don't think I've gone over how the date system works, but I just picked a year that was conveniently 1,000 years less than our current calendar. And I started the date on the day we started. Um, and then PS stands for Prima Scriptorum, which is first record. So yes, and there is a something else. Oh, I forgot what it is before Prima Scriptorum, but anyways, it also counts backwards before that. But Loot is the talk of the town after weeks of townsfolk bringing housewarming gifts to her new home in the Warrens. The mayor stops by to ask about Loot's parents. 25 years ago, Loot was lost in the migration to Rakana, and her parents doubled back to try to find her, never making it to the island. The party goes on another expedition and finds a friendly Leshy named Gleaf. Following him toward a dead Saru monster that he'd seen, they happen across a diseased animal surrounded by biting flies and learn that some kind of sickness is going around. Later, they come across a short-lived quasit calling itself the Cockroach King. After dealing with it and the swarms of cockroaches that it summoned, the party patches up their wounds and continues on.
Yeah. Right.
Let's see. So I will put you. We don't really need to be on the map, but yeah, you start traveling for a little while. I'll just let you roll an Ocean's Balm for everybody once.
Yeah, I was gonna
To
ask
start
how
with.
long, or how many times like how long we will be walking.
I don't know yet,
Okay.
but you can go ahead and give yourself one, or give everyone one.
All right.
Maybe.
So this one's for Bree. 7 health. This one's for Trunks. 2. I think everybody else. Is everybody else injured? I can't see health for. Why am I spacing the name now?
Let's see. I don't think Thresh or Kaduka took any damage, or Loot.
Loot.
Trunks, you
There
were
we go.
full?
Yeah. Loot was the only one that doesn't have the name on their icon.
Oh, okay. I will fix that.
I still have to
now?
like look at the icons to remember what each of them is called. It's
Can
not showing anything yet.
anybody else see Loots?
Loot's what? Sorry.
The name?
No, I can't.
Because I don't see name or health.
Alright, give me a second.
I can't see anybody's names.
I have to turn on hardware acceleration because it's running like shit.
Make sure to mute yourself. I can't talk for myself.
I thought I did have myself muted.
Let's see. Yeah, so Bree got 7 hit points. I forgot I'm gonna have to put that in myself. Okay, cool. New session. If anyone wants to roll to see who rolls on the table, go ahead and roll it.
Not it.
That was good.
Rollers? Roll 12?
D20. D12. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, given what I did last time, they probably don't want me to roll.
What? Wait, did you roll a 1 as well? I thought I rolled
Killing
1.
Bree? No, just with my rolls in the last.
Oh, are we rolling to see who's has
Oh, you're
to
rolling.
choose the next thing. Okay.
Re-roll the 2. Sorry, Rispert, what'd you say?
Oh, god damn it. As I asked if I thought somebody was rolling for the next encounter, but then I see everybody's rolling to see who's responsible.
That's true. So now you're responsible. Go
God.
ahead and roll a d12.
Great rolls
damn it.
come great responsibility.
10. There we go. It's not a 1.
Excellent. So, Gleaf has been telling you that you're getting close. You're getting close, and says, "You know what? I think it's just around the corner." And he walks and you kind of clear around some trees, and you look out, and there's this kind of little. Well, I'll just show you. This little area.
Oh, there it goes. Oh, is that a dead body?
And you kind of look out, and there's this kind of like little, almost like island of forest, surrounded by a little pond, and yeah, like in the middle of the trees, there's a bunch of vines coming off these trees. You've got this thing hanging in the vines, and it's actually quite a disturbing sight as you come across it, and you finally get to see, Leaf is like, there it is, there you go. And you look, and at first it's kind of almost unrecognizable what you're looking at, but you see a bunch of kind of loose fur, and you start to notice, the first thing you see is a bunch of fur, and then a bunch of these black wires that are kind of twisting through this thing, and your eyes make out the kind of chitinous, like organic material that Saru are made out of, some kind of like lattice work of support structure, and somewhat almost organic mechanical bits, kind of on top and sticking out of part of this first structure, and then you see the skeleton of what you assume is probably a rat folk.
Oh.
They're hanging in the tree. The it seems to have been picked clean of all of its flesh, and pretty much all that's left is skeleton, fur, and the Saru, and a bunch of black wires that have wound themselves all throughout the skeleton and the creature.
Can we tell how old this is? Like, does it seem like it's been here for a long time, or like it was picked clean quickly?
Yeah, it seems like it's been here for a little bit. But before you're able to really get close to it and examine it, Thresh has a flashback.
Oh, no. Oh my god. Thank you.
We flash
I
back to
appreciate the Wayne's World reference.
Yes, thank you. Yeah. We flash back to Ratkina Island some years back as a young Thresh who has been tasked with picking up some herbal remedies and medicines from Grimalka, the herbalist, to bring to the hospital. Thresh, you've picked up these herbal remedies and have just gotten to the hospital, where you enter in the double doors at the beginning at the front, and there are a couple people, just two people seem to be waiting in the waiting room, and a young man behind the desk. looks at you and waves at you. Hey, are you looking for somebody? You got a delivery?
Yeah.
Okay, who's that going to? Is that Dr. Kitsch that you're delivering those to?
Yeah, Dr. Kitchtika and
Yeah,
Nurse Gibby.
great. Yes, they're in operating theater 2. If you just like go down the hall here and follow it all the way down.
Thank you.
And you kind of go through a door and into a hallway that's just kind of this long hallway that's just got rooms off to the side. 3 or 4 rooms as you go down, and then you get to the end, and it kind of branches off left. It says operating theater 1, to the right operating theater 2. And as you enter in, your curious young eyes see Dr. Kitch Thicka leaning over a body, a rat folk body that is on the operating table. And his assistant, Kitty Glee, turns to you and kind of startles a little bit as she sees you. And let me describe what she looks like. Nurse Kitty Glee. She has this gentle demeanor and a perpetual smile on her face, although not so much right now. She is a little disturbed. She's small in stature with soft, light brown fur that is dyed pink from the shoulders up. She's got these curious eyes that seem to sparkle with enthusiasm, and she exudes this kind of warmth and kindness. And works. She's a tireless worker. Definitely Dr. Kitch's right hand here in the hospital. She says, "Oh, Thresh. Oh dear, I don't think you should be in here."
Oh, but I have this package for you.
Nonsense, Nurse Thicka or Nurse Glee. Please, Thresh, enter. Place those on the table on the other side of the room, please.
I put them on the table.
Dr. Kitch has some sleek brown fur and piercing, intelligent eyes that miss nothing. She dresses in a practical manner, favoring a crisp white lab coat over her traditional healer's attire. Her movements are brisk and purposeful, reflecting her no-nonsense approach to her work. She says, Thresh, would you mind joining me over here at the operating table, please?
Okay. Yeah. Walk over awkwardly.
Doctor, are you sure that's a good idea? He's still pretty young and... Nonsense. I think young Thresh here has shown an aptitude for this kind of thing and will be a valuable asset and partner here at the hospital someday. What do you think, Thresh?
Yeah, absolutely.
And as you walk up, you see a rat folk that is down to like very minimal clothing and has at first you're not sure what to make of it, but as you kind of like have to kind of like look up and over the table because you're pretty small at this point, you see what you thought initially was a growth, but you instantly know that this has got to be like a saru that has attached itself across their chest and up their shoulder and kind of down partially under their arm. And it's got these, like it looks like a hard chitinous material and kind of like it's got that like aliens vibe of kind of a nasty, kind of glossy, dark, hard but kind of in some spots very smooth textures. And Dr. Kitchthicka says, this person was unfortunate enough to be assimilated by a Saru. Tell me, young Thresh, do you know why we can't remove a Saru from somebody who's been captured by one?
Because it will kill them?
That's correct. Do you know why?
No.
Let me show you. And she takes a scalpel and she starts to make incisions. First, she starts to try to cut under the Saru, and you see that the scalpel doesn't quite, like, it catches on something and kind of like slides across. But as she starts to work at it, she starts to peel away flesh, and you see that underneath where the Saru is attached, these black wires have kind of spidered out. And as she kind of see, she's already made an incision at the sternum and has broken it, so she's able to peel back the chest. And you see that these wires have actually reached the heart and are attached to the heart, and you see them attached to like the lungs and other vital organs. It's my understanding that it only took them a couple minutes to take our unfortunate friend down after they were assimilated. And look at the damage it caused in that small amount of time.
I'm both fascinated and horrified.
I can't imagine it is a very painless process either. And we flash back, and here you are looking at, a body that's been assimilated by a Saru, and then, of course, something has happened, caused it to be destroyed, and has now been just picked clean of all of its organic material by scavengers.
Is it so it's not uncommon for them to, like, if this were to happen, for them to bring like what they presume is dead Saru back to the island, or do they treat them like? I don't know. I guess I was under the impression that they like quarantine and they don't want any Saru of any kind on the island.
Exactly. So things have kind of changed. Procedures and policies have changed over time. Back at that point, it was sufficient for it to be look dead.
Mm-hmm.
But over time, people kind of come up like, what if we only think it's dead? What if it gets out? Whatever. People start kind of coming up with these scenarios, and everyone just kind of decided later on that it would be better to just only bring back, like I said, shards that have been like whittled off of them. So really only small non-movable pieces, basically.
Gotcha.
Since then. But the state of this one in the flashback is also has been broken up as well, like from the attacks that probably brought it down in the first place.
When I see it, I'm gonna run up ahead of Rishprit and Bree and sort of just like hold my arm out, sort of just like want to make sure this thing is dead.
Yeah.
How can we
want to
know?
make a perception check?
Sure.
$17.
I'm
Bria's in shock. She rolled on that one.
I'm assuming I can't use forensic acumen on this.
Sure. Yeah.
Okay.
I think so. You want to go up and kind of study it?
Yeah, definitely.
Is there any way you can link forensic acumen so I can see exactly what is.
I've got the
Excellent.
thing. Yeah.
Let's see. Okay, yeah. So you do like a. You can do a medicine check, and we'll see what you can see.
Gotcha. Why is it all 17s today?
You just like those prime numbers.
Just like 17s.
Loot. Yeah, this all is pretty horrifying. You've actually done a good job of, well, you and your familiar have done a very good job of really staying out of the mist, staying away from anything too dangerous. So this is kind of a macabre scene. Thresh, you determine this has been dead for a little while, and you start looking at the body, and you think that it's kind of strange as you're looking at it. A lot of the damage to this thing has been done post-mortem. Like, this thing died, and then somebody broke it up pretty good. And it didn't, like, get caught in the vines here. That would be weird. Like, how did it die just, like, getting caught in the vines here? You think somebody probably put it here.
Hmm. Like after it was dead, put it here?
Yeah.
Like just hung it? From a tree, or is it on the ground?
It is hanging from the vines. Looks like it's been stuck in the vines by something.
The
Probably
initiative
wanted you
order
to
just
find
appeared out of nowhere. Did anybody else?
Yeah,
see
why did
that? It's like the
Everybody
hairs on
roll
my
for initiative.
neck.
Yeah.
Spidey sense.
I'm definitely just like telling people, like, telling the group, like, just be cautious.
Can I cast reading?
Root reading? I kind of only partially heard you.
Oh yeah, can I cast root reading?
Absolutely, go for it. Okay. Has anybody rolled initiative yet?
No.
Oh, I didn't
Okay.
get my bed.
I was just wondering if I wasn't seeing it, or I was like, I don't see any initiatives getting rolled.
Okay, it was just really slow. 14.
Yeah, when you first got here and you started casting your root reading, you realized that some. Let's see. Can you link root reading again for me? Oh, I'm sorry, you did it already. Never mind. I'm sorry. I have like a third of the space that I normally have on my screen. Yeah. You do detect that mid-flit gremlins have been through this area recently. And let me, I have to actually roll something for them. And the Mitflick gremlins are the little angry ones. Oh my god, they rolled so bad. As soon as you guys kind of realize that this was put here on purpose, you start to look and you see 4 Mitflit gremlins surrounding the area that are like hunched down, and you see the gleam in their eyes looking through the bushes at you.
My roll 20 is like crashing, I feel like. I don't know if anybody else is.
Great.
I think mine's okay.
I'm gonna hop out and hop back in. Let's see.
Okay. Oh, I also got a Gleaf in here.
Something smells afoot.
Gleaf like fully healed.
No, he had some damage, I think.
And his wounds before we engage.
Yeah, you want to have like done some medicine checks on him or something?
Yeah. Or nature, whatever will help my homie.
Sure. I was thinking, if you wanted to use the your cantrip as a way to assist Thresh, you can also do that. You can do an aid action, or you can just. Are you proficient with? Is it? Can you roll nature as part of the heal using that? I don't remember what the cantrip's actually called. Healing plaster.
Yeah. Yeah, that does. Purifies dirt or mud. And you can use it for administering first aid or treatments.
Okay. Yeah, so if you want to roll a medicine check to patch Gleaf up with some mud. Yeah, he says that feels very nice. And as you're kind of doing it, like some of the cockroaches like scurry out of him off into the grass.
Oh shit! Yeah, was he still injured?
Yeah, he was. You want to give him
Yeah, I was gonna give him one of those. Because yeah, if I was healing everybody, I would have checked and seen if anybody was like injured. Oh hey, I got Nate.
Great. Oh, cool. He's at full health then.
Sweet.
Can I put some mud on Bree?
Yeah, you wanted to heal Bree up. Yeah, I'll let you roll a medicine check if you want. There we go. Roll 2d8. Excellent. Bree, you're at full health.
That's a cantrip?
That is just a medicine check. That's just,
okay.
Yeah. Oh, you know what? I forgot. You guys already did. Well, hold on a second. No. Okay. Yeah. So you guys. Yeah. So now Bree can't get another medicine check for healing for another hour at this point.
How long would you say it's been since like we were going through the forest and like?
It's like 20 minutes.
Okay. So then I'd be able to use Ocean's Balm again if I had to.
Sure. Yeah, it shouldn't really take you guys a whole lot of travel or sitting around time to kind of get yourselves all back up to like full health. It's not really a big deal. Pathfinder kind of assumes that you are going to heal up after every fight.
Okay.
Anyway, here we are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Everybody's in. Thresh, it is your turn.
Yes.
In the initiative order.
Am I hidden at all, or
you are not.
not? Can I become hidden?
Yeah, if you put yourself somewhere like in some bushes or behind a rock or
I'm gonna run
something.
over here.
All right, sounds good. Are you? Which one are you specifically trying to hide from, or because you probably
Right.
can't hide from all of them at the same time.
Right. I mean, I'm probably gonna attack this one.
Great.
So
All right. Go ahead and roll a stealth check.
cool.
All right.
Oh god, the combat music just started.
You dive into the bushes. You feel pretty well hidden.
Cool. Sorry, I was adjusting the volume.
Oh.
And then I can do three attacks?
You can, well, so you moved, that was one.
Move, that was one, okay.
And then you stealth, that was the second one.
Okay, gotcha.
So you get one more action.
I'm gonna fire short bow.
Excellent. Oh, darn. You do have a hero point. Everybody's got a hero point at this point. Actually, you all have 2 hero points at this point.
Oh, because we started with an extra one.
Well, you started with one at 7:30 technically, and then at 8 you got
Gotcha.
a
I would like to use a hero point then.
Okay.
Do I just do the short bow number 1 or
Yes.
2? Okay, gotcha.
There you go.
Oh, there we go.
That is a crit. 14 damage. Yeah. How do you end this mid-flit?
I don't know. It's a shot. I don't know.
Where do you hit him?
Maybe in the neck or something. I don't know.
He goes, and it rolls around in the bushes for a while.
Man, he died like an extra.
The one just north of him goes.
Translation.
That was
Holy
a joke.
shit!
That was a joke specifically for Liz. It is Risprit's turn.
All right. So I'm gonna go ahead and move.
So, do you want to tell the story?
Yes, I told you it takes me forever to unmute my thing. So, Plow is when I was in like high school. I was with a bunch of friends in the middle of the night, and we were watching Critters, one of those scary movies that's really just more hilarious because it's so ridiculously bad.
Is that the little fur balls with teeth?
Yes, that's the little fur balls with teeth. And at one point, there's little fur balls coming up the front stairs, and a lady sticks a shotgun out the door and shoots one of them with the shotgun, and the other 2 start running down the stairs, and they're going, "Cow." And in subtitles, it says,
Oh yeah, God. I don't remember a whole lot about that movie except them like balling up, getting into a big ball and then rolling over people or something.
Yeah, so the entire summer, my friends and I, instead of using fuck, we would use plow.
Wow.
That was our swear word.
That's pretty funny.
Yeah.
Okay.
Excellent.
So use one action for moving, and then I'll use another one. I'll channel elements, and then with channel elements, it comes with a elemental blast.
Yep.
I can use elemental blast. Do I have a direct line of sight on all 3 of these from right here?
Let's see. I'd say all of them you have like partial cover to them, so you'll take like a -1 to hit.
Okay. I guess I'll go for this one on the right then.
Okay.
Let's see. Kerchoo. Does a 14 hit?
And a 14
or
does not-
13, I guess.
Yeah, 13 doesn't hit.
Shit. Okay, I have one more. Yeah, I'm gonna try to hit him again.
Okay.
Ooh. So 17.
17 does hit. Yes.
Yeah.
1 damage.
Damn it. It's just like a very narrow flamethrower. Just like scorches him slightly.
Yeah, he dives behind the log and he's like patting his shoulder. Okay, Kaduka, what are you doing?
I am. So my initiative is stealth. Is that also just my stealth roll, right? At the same time.
Yeah, so you
whether or
rolled
not I'm
14.
hidden. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
So unfortunately, sitting there, you have like you're like hiding, and you are trying to move from like stealthy place to stealthy place, but at the moment that you see this guy off here, he looks at you too, so you're not hidden.
Okay. If I move, and so move is an action, set up my tripod is an action. Is stealth an action on its own?
Yeah, hiding is an action on its own. Yeah.
Okay. Then I'm not gonna hide. I'm just gonna. Am I hidden from any of them?
No.
Okay. I will.
It was just bad timing.
Okay. I'm just gonna set up my tripod anyway. Right where
Okay.
I am. And then I'll shoot at this. Can I see this one back here?
Yeah, I'll say you've got the one up there, at the top right has full cover. The one to the right has partial cover.
Okay.
So you take a -2 to the one up top and a -1 to the one on the right.
I thought maybe I don't have it yet. Do I not have something that gives me?
I don't know.
Something about partial cover. Maybe it's a different.
Another person?
No. Maybe it's a different. Maybe it's
I don't
something
think so.
later
Yeah.
on that I. Okay. I'm just gonna attack. After setting up my tripod.
Okay. Hey, that's good. Which one were you attacking?
The one with partial
On the
cover.
right. Okay, he just got some flame shot at him, and now so he's like patting out the flames on that shoulder, and then a bullet also goes through that shoulder, like as he's patting it
Like
down.
through his hand. into the-
Yeah, he holds up his hand and he's missing his pointer finger. And he's like,
And then third action, I will do covered reload. Can
so you
It has
set
to
up
be
your
in-
tripod, you fired, and then covered reload.
I? Yeah.
Perfect. Yeah, so you can hide as part of that, right?
Yeah.
Great.
So
roll
I just
your
go
stealth.
go prone.
Sounds good.
Roll stealth right now.
All right. Yeah, unfortunately, like right where you're standing is just like not the greatest. You've got some like foliage you can hide behind, but you're just taken off guard by this ambush.
Yeah.
Trunks, it is your turn.
I would like to delay till after the mid flits.
Great. Pro move.
Hey, thanks.
It is Bree's turn. Or I mean, you can also tell me if you want to jump in at any point.
I'm good.
How far away is the mitt flip by the log?
65 feet.
So no way I can get to pretty much any of them with one, or even two.
No. I think that's why from
Yeah, I'm also going to delay, just like Trunks did.
loot.
What would you like to do? You are 70 feet from the closest one.
If I move behind the rock that's in front of Bree, am I like relatively safe? Like, is it a big rock?
It is a pretty big rock, yeah. So you would probably, so if you move directly in front of Bree, you would probably have some cover from both the ones at the top, um, the one at the right. You'd have a little bit of cover from that tree there, unless it comes at you. But yeah, that would be it wouldn't be a terrible spot to be.
Okay, so I'm gonna move there. And let's see. My sling has 50 range.
Okay, so if you did attack this one at 60 feet away, because it's farther than 50 but not 100, you would just take a -2 to hit with it.
Okay. So I'm gonna load my sling with the rock, which is one action, and then fire it at this one here.
Excellent.
So
Yeah, I mean, you have hero points if you want to use them.
yeah, I'll use one.
Oh, hey, there we go. That's good. Another 2 damage. You smash. So he's patting out the flames, gets his finger blown off, and then a rock like smashes him right in the front of his face, and he's like, "Oh!" Does anybody speak Undercommon?
I don't think so.
Yeah, I don't think I do.
Yeah, I don't think I do either.
does. I also, once again, forgot to roll for Gleaf.
I don't know. Well, I think I just speak whatever I speak. Is rat folk
Right.
its own?
Common and East.
I speak cheese.
Geese.
You know, he did his thing where his armor all like buffs up on him, like he seems to get bigger and more imposing, and his arms kind of turn into like they kind of fan out with the bark into like 2 shields. And he has moved up to there. Just so you guys know. Great. It is now all the Midflit's turns. The 3 that are remaining, at least. This one on the right that you guys have been beating the hell out of. Is just gonna make a beeline to Loot. Just with his like bleeding, missing fingered hands, got his other 3 fingers wrapped around like a sharp piece of metal, and is just screaming with murderous intent as it runs toward Loot, but doesn't get to do anything this turn other than that. The other 2. That one's going to move a little bit to get a clearer shot. That one doesn't really have a chance. They are going to... Yeah, the one at the top right actually does move a little bit. but he like monkey climbs this like vines that are coming off this tree like across the water, and actually that one's gonna jump across. All right, and then they're both gonna throw some rocks at Risprit. That is not good rolls. These guys aren't the most intimidating. You know, I think you fought some of them already, right?
Yeah.
Oh, were these the guys we fought before?
Yeah.
Risprit, what is your AC?
16.
Oh, okay. You actually
Why?
get hit by 2 of these rocks.
Oh. Uh-oh.
For a total of 5 damage.
Yeah, okay.
Trunks, it is your turn.
Sounds good. 10, 15.
Poor sweet little Loot is in trouble.
Yeah. So I'm gonna move.
Oh,
To up to, that's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Okay. And then I will exploit the vulnerability on the one next to Loot.
Okay. Oh, great. 17. Yeah. So what?
Yeah. And then
Yeah.
I
have
know
a
about
weakness to cold iron.
right. I just think I have to roll that before I can apply my.
Right.
Oh.
And so you get to exploit that weakness.
Yes. So I'll do the mortal weakness, so that way it triggers, and then I will just attack.
Great. Okay, that is a crit.
Nice.
You smash this thing. You're using your what do we call it?
Meteor whip.
Meteor whip. Yeah, you use your meteor whip, and this thing is running with this dagger and just gets like clotheslined in the face by this heavy ball of steel, and it just legs go up in the air as it skids across the ground on its the back of its head and back, unconscious.
Nice.
And I think that's all of it, right?
Correct. Yep.
All right, but you get to apply that to all of them, right? The extra damage.
Well, now that is he dead or no?
He's dead. Yeah.
Okay. I'm not sure if I have to reapply it since my main target is gone.
Well, I mean, like you get that extra damage now from now on to all Mitflits in this fight.
Okay.
I think so, right? Like, unless you fail and you just do personal antithesis.
Well, that's why I'm kind of confused because I think I'm marking a primary target, and then everything's based off of that, which is why I get a little lost.
Yeah, I think when you're successful, because what's the other thing? Not personal antithesis, mortal weakness, right?
Mortal weakness, which is the one.
Yeah.
So it
you...
triggers for everything that's the same creature.
Exactly.
But
yeah,
we'll just go into it.
We get to apply that to everything that's the same creature.
Yeah. Sounds good.
Which is everything else in the fight. Bree, it's your turn.
Alright, so I'm gonna take 2 movement actions to go to that Mitflit up there. And then I'm going to Warhammer him in the face. So let's see, my Warhammer is die 20 plus 6. Ooh, I rolled a 19 plus 6, so 25 to hit.
That's a critical.
Sweet. So does that mean I double my dice?
No.
Oh, sweet. All right, where's my die? Here it is.
That's a little more intense.
Okay, I rolled a 1 and an 8. Oh, wait, no, it's 1 die 8. So I rolled a 1 plus 3, 4 damage, 8 damage total. That sucks so bad. I rolled a 1 on my freaking die 8 on a crit.
That is unfortunate.
It's typical, of course.
You hurt this thing pretty bad. It's that you hit him in a really good spot, but it was like a glancing blow.
All right, and that is my 3 turns, my 3 actions.
And next, it is Gleaf's turn. This thing gets really angry, and it just flies into a rage, and it looks like it wants to rip your throat out. Gleaf runs up, and he is going to just straight up try to smash this thing into the ground.
Oh boy. What has Gleep got?
Let's see. Okay, there we go. Ooh. So he adds a 7. So that's 22 minus 5. 13. Yeah, he hit him. And yeah, Gleaf does exactly that. He goes, and he just like smashes thing on top of his head and smashes him into the mud. And it's Thrash's turn. What you want to do, Thrash?
Oh, sorry. Am I still? I have to stealth again, right? If I want to hide from. Okay.
That's correct.
So I'm gonna move. Speed. I'm gonna move to here.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna attack this guy with my short bow.
Okay. Are you okay? So you moved. You attacked your short bow. That's a crit.
I won't. I'm not gonna stealth. I'm just gonna attack.
Gotcha. Yeah. You fire off. You run up. You take aim. Fire, and it just hits him dead center of the chest, and he drops.
Nice.
And we are out of combat.
Luke, these guys are everywhere. Did you keep running into them?
You know, I don't know what it is about you guys, but when I was living in the forest in my little hole, I minded my own business and everyone else left me alone. I'm starting to think maybe Gleaf just wants to see the world burn out here.
It's not me.
Mm-hmm.
They tend to leave me alone too.
I don't think the tree person wants to deal with fire.
Do these guys have anything good on them, though? I'm like rummaging through their pockets.
Yeah. So yeah, go ahead and give me a perception check. Loot, roll the perception for seeing how much these guys got on them.
I'm checking this one over here.
There we go. All right.
I'm checking the Saru with the stick.
I'm
You poking
also
it?
checking the Saru to see what's going on with the Saru.
Yeah, loot. As you all
So y'all check the Mitflits. You come up with 60 shards worth of Saru material that they've got.
How do you spell that?
So you can actually just put that in your silver pieces
Oh.
spot. If you guys want to split it up, that's between all of them.
Okay, so
10
we found
each.
a combined 60, like silver,
60
basically on them. Okay.
Yep, exactly.
Hey, Gleaf, you want some of this stuff?
Oh, I have no use for it.
Perfect.
How much silver did we get each?
That'd be 12 if we divide it evenly.
Well, there's 6 of you.
Oh wait, there's 6. For some reason, I thought there was 5.
So 10.
Probably because the bottom only shows
Oh yeah, it is missing somebody's thing. Oh, that's right. Okay.
So we each got 10.
We each get
Yeah.
10.
Yeah, I'm not in roll 20, but I am there.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, we each get 10.
You saying you want your money still?
I mean, we could take this pesky money off your hands if you want. You know.
I'll put it on your sheet, Bree.
Boy, sure would be a shame.
Thresh, you think we
still
can?
She came to class unprepared.
Oh no!
I've got a like sheet, like a paper sheet that I'm like keeping track of my stuff on. I just don't have the computer. I'm doing like traditional old school D&D.
She's got the abacus
Yeah.
instead of the calculator.
So where was Gleaf taking us?
He's taking you here.
Thresh, can you disassemble it?
So you would all kind of know that at this point, finding something like this is like a big find. Like being able to kind of break it down, physically break it down, literally whittling off shards of this chitinous, organic, semi-organic material off is probably the right thing to do at this point. And you guys, as you kind of start like picking at it and pulling it apart, it's kind of gross because it was attached to somebody who lived in the village at some point. You were able to kind of like break bigger pieces off and kind of like take them off, uh, and kind of start sitting down and just really starting to like pull it all apart as a kind of a group effort.
Hmm.
Yeah. It's very bizarre that they want pieces of these things for some reason.
Well,
Good
that,
material.
yeah, it gets used for enchanting magical items, making potions, stuff like that.
Oh, that's right. I guess Rishbert would probably like kind of climb up in a nearby tree and just keep a lookout for anything
Cool.
else that might be nearby.
Yeah, so yeah, okay. This will take you a little while for everyone. If everyone is pitching in and doing some work, it'll still take you a little while to kind of break this all down.
Okay.
If you guys want to, that if you set out sentries or whatever that are kind of like watching the area, it might not be a bad idea. It'll take you a little bit longer to kind of make, work of all of it. How do you guys break down this workload?
I will be in sentry mode. I will find whatever looks like the most elevated area. Make my way there and then set up caltrops from for the directions that can get to me, and then kind of observe as well as best I can.
I would take my big warhammer and go to the rock there and just take chunks of Saru and just start smashing it into like smaller pieces of Saru with my warhammer.
You're trying to just break it off of the body, right?
Yeah.
Or like, so I'm just trying to break it off. So I'd use my warhammer then to try to break it off the body with my warhammer.
I'm a fantastic supervisor. I'm gonna watch where Bree's shoulder if she does that.
You're liable to get smacked in the head by a backswing on that one.
The other shoulder.
But yeah, Rispert, if Kaduka's like on sentry duty, then Rispert will just like help out, like hands-on, trying to assist in the dismantling. If there's no better word.
Cool. Yeah.
Lou and my familiar are gonna just go around collecting the shards that fly off when Bree's just pulverizing.
Sounds good.
Do we know that like these shards of like a dead one are like safe?
Yeah, you're all relatively sure that that even like a Saru that looks moderately destroyed, like they're pretty, once they've been destroyed, they look pretty destroyed, but it's really out of a complete abundance of caution that you like really break it down into little bits.
Okay.
So you are, I mean, your people have been handling this stuff for decades without any problems.
Because it was what the Saru are normally peaceful until the like mist rolls in, and then it enrages them, and then they start trying to kill people and stuff.
Right, exactly.
Okay.
Yeah, and the distinction between a Saru and a Saru monster is that a Saru monster is anything that any person who has been taken over by a Saru, which, crazy enough, is sometimes less dangerous than what they might refer to as a pure Saru, which still is capable of assimilating a person, which is a very quick and easy death. Well, not easy, but like it's a pretty assured death.
Because one of these things will just try to kill you, and the other thing will like try to take you over.
Yeah.
With like 100% success rate.
Yeah, they have to get a hold of you first, but yeah.
How large are these Saru?
They can vary. Some are pretty small, like the size of a hand. Some are actually, if you hear from people that are more traveled, there are Saru that are capable of carrying caravans, like long distances. There are Saru that are able to, that are like flying ships. They can get extremely big.
And how big is the one we found?
This one seems to be kind of it fits into kind of like the exoskeletal category that seems to have attached itself on the back. Pretty much, if you were to guess based on what's left of this corpse, is that it has covered like most of the back of this person and maybe like wrapped its way around their rib cage.
Mm.
Where would I be on the map? Or is it like...
You probably want to put yourself in like one of the trees or something, maybe.
Okay.
There's also big rock on the top right side too.
Yeah.
I think I'm going with the tree. I don't want to be that exposed.
Tree.
So as you guys are kind of going about, is there anything any of you guys are doing other than taking this thing apart?
I don't think so.
I want to be picking leaves.
You're picking leaves?
Yeah, I'm still working on building my camouflage suit.
Typical sniper.
Yeah, I'm kind of pawing around, picking up the shards, looking to see if there's any berries or useful-looking rocks around.
Yeah, I think Thresh is also going to look for anything that could be like used as a medical supply or maybe even a poison, something like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
While we're still like kind of prying pieces off of the skeleton and stuff,
Cool. So, those of you near Bree, notice Bree stopping at some point, dismantling the Saru, and looking at some kind of module as part of it, some piece of it that is kind of like been unearthed by whittling away the and breaking away like the outer material. And Bree, when you realize somebody is like looking at you studying this like piece,
What is your reaction?
I smashed the piece.
oh,
Like instinct, like I look at the person noticing me and I just bring the hammer up and smash it.
Is everything
And then-
okay?
Yeah, it's fine. I'm just smashing, and then I just like keep smashing, not looking at anyone.
while we're doing that, would Rishra be able to kind of like look over the body and see if there's any kind of identifying like equipment or anything like that on it?
yeah.
Because I don't think they would carry around IDs, but maybe there'd be some kind of like a name sewn into like a satchel or something like that.
Yeah, give me a perception check. That's pretty good. Yeah, as you start to, you actually don't see anything right away, but upon like kind of checking the area, you see that some stuff is dropped off of this body, probably as it was moved, because it's not like center of the island. You actually find it kind of like to the northwest of the island. You think maybe there might be even some kind of like look across the water. It's not very far, but you kind of notice some stuff that looks out of place in the forest that may have dropped off there too. How far do you kind of follow this trail of like stuff that's fallen off of this body?
Only a short distance, so I'm not like wandering too far away from everyone. Like I'm still in eye shot.
Yeah. So as you do, you don't get too far. 34 feet away, 50 feet away. There's some stuff that seems to be like kicked under a bush. That do look like remaining pieces of like shredded cloth, and one of the pieces of shredded cloth has an emblem on it.
Oh, interesting. Is it one I would recognize?
It is a black spearhead, which you would know is the emblem of the Spearhead Guild, the monster hunters in your town.
Okay, and it's like a satchel that has this on there?
It was like
Or-
a piece of cloth.
A piece of cloth. Okay, yeah.
It was probably came off of a. You're assuming either like a sleeve or chest piece.
Yeah, they'd pick that up and just kind of like pocket it. Return to the rest of the group. You ever like make out what like was there much fur left kind of hanging off of the bones that could indicate what like type of rat folk they were?
Yeah. Yeah. It was like it's a very light fur color. Looks like it was like a very light gray, kind of color.
Okay.
Yeah, and kind of with like skull shape. There's kind of families of rat folk, and this one has kind of a little bit of a stubby nose, to it.
Okay.
Or
Gotcha.
snout.
Yeah, they'll just kind of make a mental note of that and then go back to assisting with the extraction.
I have to use the restroom. I'll be right back.
Yeah, go for it.
Sorry.
Thresh goes behind a bush.
Let's see. Well, here's the question. So, I will let you guys go as long as you'd like on this expedition before going back. Until you've cleared the entire encounter list. Or you can go back anytime before that. So you just kind of tell me if you want to keep going or if you want to go back.
My vote is to keep going.
That would be Trunks' vote as well.
I also say we keep going. Do we know how much we made from the Saru? How many pieces?
I will tell you, actually.
Did we get money from the last encounter in the last session? Oh wait, no, we didn't cockroaches.
Yeah, we didn't really collect anything.
Yeah, that's right. You each get 150 slivers worth of Saru material.
Oh wow, each?
Each.
So this is a good find.
This is payday.
Okay, you said 150.
A sliver is 1 silver, right?
Yep.
Nice. That's
Yep,
cool.
so the equivalent of 15 gold.
15 gizmos.
Yeah.
That's gimbal bops, thank you.
Beeples?
Will you update my thing?
Not to be confused with schmurples.
Can I... How much is that? 17? Can I just say I get 10 less and complete like camouflage shoot while I'm out here?
How much does the camouflage cost?
10 gold.
10 gold. So it would be that's 100 slivers worth.
Yeah.
Give me a crafting check.
Crafting.
It's pretty good.
I like that number. I like the 19. I hope so.
Let's see. So that is probably what? Do you know what level that camouflage suit is?
I don't see a level attached to it. Oh wait. Is it? Oh, it might be out of my level. Hold on.
That is a level 3 item.
It's 3.
Yeah, so you'll have to start. You'll have to save some more up. Like you can be like collecting like most of it is, there's leaves as part of it, but you've got to get
The twine it attaches to and stuff.
twine and all the the underlying cloth and stuff like that.
I'm okay to. I'm just gonna take it out of my money for right now, though. So by the time it does happen.
Okay, it's 10 gold.
Yeah.
Right. Okay, yeah, that's fine. You can deduct that now. We'll pretty much say as soon as you hit level 3, you'll pretty much have completed it, because we've already done the roll to craft it, I guess.
Okay.
So we'll just say, when you hit level 3, remind me, and you'll have completed it.
Okay.
What's up, Luke?
So, as my familiar and I are picking up the pieces of shattered stuff, we find the broken up module.
Okay.
We're kind of looking at it. I call everyone over. I'm like, do you guys know what this is? And ask Gleaf. Gleaf, have you seen this before?
Beats me. It's just I don't know. I don't even know what to call it. It's nothing
My
care about.
familiar's sniffing it.
Is there anything special? Or just
Yeah, so Bree knows a little bit. You would know that this is kind of like a power core center of the Saru. If lack of a better analogy, would be like the heart that kind of powers it. But now it's smashed to pieces. It was already it looked slightly damaged, probably from an impact that the shockwave of which translated inward and caused something to break free. It was already partially damaged before you even got here. But would Bree say that?
I don't think Bree would tell anyone, actually, what that was. I think she would look at it and listen to the question and then keep her mouth shut.
So yeah, everybody kind of just shrugged.
How damaged did it get when she whacked it with her hammer?
It just shattered into a bunch of pieces. And this stuff looks a little more metallic than it's got kind of some more shinier bits to it. But it's all Saru material. You're sure you'll be able to get some good material, good money for it, or of course you will, because you've already got it. So, anything else you guys want to move or do before you move on?
I think I'm good. I'm packing my stuff up, counting my stones, getting ready to head out.
Anybody wants to roll for rollies? Give me a d12.
Ha! I only got a 5, so it's gonna be someone else.
No.
All right, Trunks, give me a d12.
3.
Oh, I'm sorry. Bree got a 10. I'm sorry, Trunks. I'm stealing
It's
it from
okay. Next time's mine.
I was too hasty. All right. Should I even tell everybody what the roll
Yes.
was?
It's a 5.
It was a 1.
No, it wasn't. You're lying.
As you-
Unfortunately, he's not lying. It was in fact a 1.
Oh no.
Fuck, they're both lying.
Um,
God.
so, let's see. I gotta figure out what map that was.
Was it this one? Alright, this is what I need from you guys. You guys are wandering through the forest with
It's
Gleaf.
built like an Animal Crossing GameCube level.
Could I have, in the time between there and here, used another ocean's bomb?
What's that?
Could I, in the time between there and here, use another ocean's bomb, or how quickly
Absolutely.
were we? Okay.
Yeah.
This
Yeah,
is,
it's
this is fear talking.
it's been at least 10 minutes.
Oh, hey, there we go.
Excellent.
Cool, great.
Yeah,
I
I
only
think
needed
you
2
guys
of
are all
that.
topped off.
Sweet.
I need you guys.
Evidence
who
of the
is
crime.
in front of the group?
I try to be in the middle for the most part.
I'm gonna probably always be in the back.
I reckon
Bree would
Gleef's
probably
in
always
front.
be in the front.
So everybody, arrange yourselves with Bree being the front person in the group. So you can all just kind of move yourselves around.
Rispert's just gonna be like Breeze Wingman.
Front being down, right?
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah. You are traveling south. So I'm like keying up when I'm not going through Liz's phone, and then
It's a delicate bouncing act.
I'm
Or
trying.
balancing.
Can I be going from like tree to tree?
Yeah, you wanna? Yeah, you could be right there if you want.
Just maintaining a stealth. Trying to maintain a stealthiness.
I want to tell you guys as you guys are walking along, and you're kind of like looking out. At some point, you get a bad feeling. It is the air feels strange. The weather is kind of hot and humid, which is why it's extremely weird that all the hair on your arms and kind of around your body would start to stand a bit. And I don't know who sees it first, but you all look up and to the right, up the hill, and there, standing there, is a menacing figure in a black cloak that comes down and just covers part of their snout. And you have a little bit of a snout poking out. This black cloak covers this entire figure. And they don't stand very tall, much taller than you guys do. And it opens its mouth, and you see glistening fangs. Um, and you notice that like half the flesh has been sheared off, and it's kind of a skeletal snout and teeth that is looking down at you. And black shadow seems to, um, almost like slow black flames seem to kind of wisp out and around outside of the cowl of this hood. Um, it's this like black energy comes off this creature standing there. It opens its mouth and it lets out this raspy hiss. And 3 extremely scared looking Mitflits are standing kind of back behind it, coming up, armed, looking down at you and looking up at this thing fearfully. It reaches its arm out and it kind of flicks the cloak away from the arm, and you see this organic, metallic, somewhat shiny material completely covering the arm and working its way all the way up to the hand, at which ends 5 long electrode-like elongated fingers that are a good foot longer than the normal fingers. This kind of like, I don't know, Freddy Krueger-esque armored arm and hand, and you see a surge of electrical energy runs, swipes its way up and down the arm once. It says something in a raspy voice to the Mitflitz, and then extends its hand out towards you. And as it does, the fingers kind of make this like 5 points, where the fingertips of this extended appendage are, and you swear this is some kind of whatever this creature is. This is a Saru that it has attached to its arm, and it aims it at you. And I need everybody to roll for initiative.
Friend of yours, Loot?
Boy, I wish I could have some of these rolls with my attacks. Oh, did we get another hero point?
Yes, you got another hero point at 9 o'clock.
And we can only bank 3 of them total?
That's correct.
Okay. Oh, he's scary looking.
So the little guys are like friends with him?
They appear to be underlings for sure.
They appear to be scared shitless of him.
That is true. I keep rolling Mifflets on this table. I swear this is the last encounter that I had Mifflets on. How's everybody feeling in this moment?
Concerned.
I was gonna ask if I think this is a run moment, rather than a try to level 1 fight this out.
Give me a perception check to see how intuitive you are in this moment.
Has a 20.
It's pretty good. Still fighting with initiatives. Yeah, this is not a good. This is not good. You feel very badly about this. This thing seems to be exuding energy. It seems to be equipped with a Saru. You see like lightning in it. These Midflits look terrified of it, and they're following it for some reason. Nothing about this seems right.
Okay.
I kind of asked Gleaf, I'm like, hey, you know that guy? Like, you hear of him?
I don't. But it doesn't look good.
I don't think it does either. Guys, has he seen us? I know we saw him, but does he know we're here?
It is looking down the cliff at you.
And is pointing its scary arm at us. were we all carrying one of those, like the horns?
Horns.
Because we have to
horns.
sound off if like the fog is coming or whatever.
No,
and
I
other
think
things.
Trunks has it. Or Trunks
Yeah,
had it last time.
I had it
but
last time.
Who would have taken it this time?
Probably me again, I suppose.
Okay.
That or Bree? But we don't see fog, right? I mean, we see a.
We can roll for it.
What were
Highest roll 20. It's the horn. I got a 4.
the blows?
On a d20, is that what you said?
Yeah, what was danger?
Yeah, roll a d20.
I got an 18.
Yeah, you got the horn.
Okay.
Can you remind me again what each blow on the horn meant?
Yeah. 3 was like you're, at your location. 2 is you have reason to fall back to the boats for some reason, which could be like a change in weather patterns that you're worried about. And then 1 is you see mist or through, or you see like definite danger.
Okay.
And it is Risprit's turn.
So would this be like a 2 or a 1 situation?
That would be.
I'd say it's 1.
Okay.
Risprit's gonna like panic, like reach for the horn. I'm assuming Trunks has it on their like belt or something, right?
It's probably leaning off my bag.
Are you gonna stop him if Risprit's grabbing for it?
Yeah, probably. Like, do we really need a call for right now? I mean, this is my first one.
Technically,
Okay.
this is your second expedition, I think.
Well, a live Saru type situation.
Oh, you're looking at this as a challenge.
As an opportunity to learn.
Excellent.
All right, so you're not gonna let Risprit have the horn then?
Hey, we can roll some checks here. But
Well, Risprit isn't gonna
It's
like
not.
tackle. He's just reaching for it. So the question is like, are you stopping them
Boop.
or?
Step away.
Okay, you can put yourself back.
Yeah. It's just like, are you gonna motion away for like, or just?
Yes,
kinda
yeah. I'm not gonna.
Okay,
just
yeah, that's all I was
just-
asking.
Okay.
All right. Well then, that is not gonna be how it goes. Then Risprit's gonna look back at the intimidating dude, and okay. I need to read this thing here real quick. Nope, that's a different thing. There's my. I just had this stuff set up on my other screen and I lost where it is. Okay, I'll have to look through here. Okay. So if I do channel elements, can I do like a double attack thing on it, like the 2-action attack when channeling elements, or is it
I
only
think
a
you
single?
can.
Because I don't
think
remember
it
if
said
it
something about.
distinguishes.
I think it said something like if you click it. I think it said.
Oh no, it does say you can use a 1-action elemental blast or 1-action stance impulse. Okay.
And then I think it had a thing in there that you could use the 2-action if you spend another action. Did it say that, or am I imagining that? Like later on in the paragraph.
Can't use new impulses with kinetic if it's deactivated. Stance impulses are linked to your. Huh. Yeah, no, it's just saying.
Okay. So just a 1-action then.
Yeah. That might be something else that I'm thinking about. Yeah,
Gotcha.
this is. Shows there.
Maybe it was a feat that you can get later on.
Yeah, it might be something else that allows it to do more right off the bat or something.
Sounds good.
Yeah, gonna do as part of that. So my first action, fire blast.
Excellent. That is a 21. That's good.
Trying to aim for the arm he's pointing at us.
Yeah. Great. 5 damage. Oh, so that's fire damage. Yep.
hmm
So you aim at him and you jet this fire at him, and it does hit the arm, and it kind of like hits his open hand that he's like pointing at you as you see electricity starting to like build up even more, and it hits the palm and it kind of like splashes outward, and you see it like catch like some of its cowl on fire.
Oh.
And it just reaches up and it like unmasks itself, and there's like black like smoke coming out of its like eyes and ears and out of its mouth, and it looks yeah, fairly nonplussed by the attack.
Okay. I think we should evaluate our options, and they're gonna fire off another one. So I'm gonna do a 2-action blast, but then I hit number 2, right?
Exactly.
Okay. Shit. Okay, use a die. A hero point.
Great.
Let's see. Yeah!
Wow. Okay. You blast him for another 7 damage. And this time you hit it like straight in the face, and you peel off a bunch of extra flesh, like some of the remaining flesh that was on the face, revealing even more bone, and it's just smoking. The actual like burnt smoke coming up off of the face as well, and doesn't seem to even react.
Jeez. So yeah, basically the way that whole turn would have gone is like Rispert would have seen the super scary dude, kind of spun around like counterclockwise to try to grab for the horn, and then in a split second, whenever like he'd pull away, just continue spinning and then like fire off the blast at the dude. It's like shit. All right, this is how it is.
It reaches up and it kind of like touches it and kind of closes its grip. It then forces its hand out towards you as a bolt of lightning surges through this Saru arm and fires it in your direction.
Ooh.
I need Risprit, Trunks, and Loot to make a reflex saving throw.
Hero point.
Oh god, is 15 good? Should I re-roll that? Oh, it could be worse.
All right. Everybody got their rolls in?
Yeah.
I think so.
Okay. Sorry, I have to do math.
Should I know if 15 is good enough or not before I try to re-roll it?
I don't know. Do you think?
Because I don't know if these work like superiority die or whatever, where it's like after or before.
I will tell you that that is a fail.
Okay. Does it? But then the question is, can I use a hero point at this point to re-roll it, or is it?
Yeah, you can.
Okay. Yeah, because I don't know what the rules are on like when you can use them, basically.
Yeah. Yeah. Hero points are re-roll after you know.
18.
I will also tell. So Risprit, you already rerolled yours once. But Loot, that is a success. Trunks, that is a fail.
Oh
I already
no!
hero pointed mine.
Oh no. Okay.
We both
so
hero pointed and got 18s, but it wasn't enough.
I kind of do like a Matrix lean back, like.
So cool.
Oh, she's pretty cool.
Right.
The rat you're holding also does the Matrix.
Loot. You take 12 lightning damage.
Oh.
Trunks and Risprit, you take 25 lightning damage.
Jesus Christ.
Ah, I'm dying.
Didn't want to blow the horn, huh?
Well, it's not like people come to help us. We just gotta run and blow the horn.
I was gonna blow the horn and then sprint away.
I'm still willing to. Well, not anymore.
This massive display of power that none of you have seen anything like before, as Trunks and Risprit fall to the ground, twitching from the lightning. Loot, half of your body, even though you did your cool like Matrix lean, still the lightning bolt grazing you off to the side, half your body being numb. You realize that this thing, whatever it is not messing around. It then hisses, and all three of the Mitflits go running down the hill. I forget what they're.
Am I hidden?
You
I rolled
attempted
a
to hide.
17. Yeah.
Yeah, it was 17. I think that actually is good enough. Yeah, so you're hidden. They don't see you.
Okay.
Thank you for pointing that out. Okay. So he was there.
Sorry.
Two of these throw sharp piece of well, they throw like a sharpened rock at Bree as they run forward. One runs forward and attempts to stab Loot. Do Loot's first. Loot, what is your AC?
15.
Great. It is able to stab you. We'll see for how much. Loot, you take 1 damage.
Oh my god.
That's incredible. He does 1d6 minus 1 damage. He rolled a 2.
So he could do 0 damage, potentially.
Potentially.
That's funny.
Bree, I think it still does a minimum of 1.
Oh, okay.
You take a total of 4 damage from the sharpened stones they throw at you as they rush forward. And it is Kaduka's turn.
Kaduka's blood is cold, and he doesn't know what to do in this moment. He knows he's hidden right now. I'm gonna... I guess. I mean, I'm super scared to do it, but I'm gonna take a shot at the big guy.
Okay.
Am I able to kind of use the branches as a tripod, or am I still gonna need to?
You'll still have to set up the tripod.
All right, I'll do that. For flavor, I'm gonna say it's the tree that's holding up.
Excellent. I do like that.
And then, ooh, I'm gonna use a hero point.
Great.
Come on.
Oh, brother.
You got a 17 on your stealth?
Yes.
Let me look. Let me look at something real quick.
God, I hope you dust this guy.
You shoot at this thing, and right as you kind of like you set up your gun, you aim, it looks over in your direction and just kind of leans as this bullet like flies right past its face.
Oh no.
Oh God.
And then I can't remember. Picking my tripod up is an action.
No.
Okay. Then
And I'll actually, yeah, okay.
Then I'm GTFOing now, and I'm
Great.
running into the tree. However much movement that takes.
Well, you can just move. You can move away from the tree.
Okay. And then we came from north, right?
Yeah.
Is that where the boats also
That's a good question. I'm gonna say the boat's actually to the southeast.
Southeast. Okay. So I'm just
Yeah,
gonna.
so you actually kind of you kind of go around these different hills and valleys and stuff like
We're
that.
doing a big loop.
Yeah. How tall are the cliffs?
They're 10 feet up, but it's like
Slope.
a slope. Yeah, so it doesn't necessarily take a climb check, but it is difficult terrain.
Okay. What's my movement? 1. I'm gonna run here. And that's my turn.
All right. Thresh, it is your turn.
Alright, I'm going to step back into this bush.
Okay.
And I'm gonna roll stealth.
But also remind everyone that we all just witnessed 3 of us get downed at the same time, or basically downed
Oh, I'm
by
chilling.
being next to each other. I'm just saying this dude can hit with not just one spot.
I didn't see it.
Alright. I'm gonna use a hero point and roll it again.
The stealth?
Yeah.
Okay.
Damn it!
Oh no.
Look, it's just that first one wasn't good, right? 16 is not enough. Or is
Well, okay. I will tell you the 16. You do feel pretty hidden from the Mitflits, but not necessarily from the
Right.
shadowy thingy up on the hill.
it? Okay. Okay. Then I'm just gonna attack then. This one. Please.
Yes. That's gonna be a miss.
Okay. That's all of that's all of my
Do you have any hero points?
actions, I think. I do, yeah, actually.
Because if that's the first hero point you use, you should still have 2 of them, right?
No, that wasn't the first hero point I used, but I still had 2 left over because I think we got 3, right?
We can have up to 3, I believe.
Add
Yeah.
this to my music playlist of songs to get TPK'd to.
Alright, I'm gonna do that short bow attack again then. Fuck!
Okay.
Oh, we're fucked.
Oh no, that's not good.
Oh.
Okay, so I'm like hanging on for dear life. I'm yelling at Gleaf because he's kind of just standing there being super unhelpful.
Wait, is he even in the turn order?
Oh god damn it! I forgot again.
God damn it!
She's 100% right. He's being super unhelpful. Okay.
And my familiar crawls into my bag and pulls out one of his armpit berries. And is like shoving it into my face. So I'll
Excellent.
take an action and eat that, right?
Okay. Yep. You get 1d4 health back.
Nice.
I'm sorry, it's actually 1d4 plus 1, so you get 4 hit points back.
Cool. And then, so I have 2 other actions.
That's true.
I am going to
Did we brief Loot on the horns? Did she get a briefing like we got on this expedition?
I mean, if this is the like she came back out with us, wouldn't they brief us as we're on the boat?
Because we already know, but I don't know if she knows.
No, I'm saying every time because she just came back out
Yeah.
with us, so they would do it every single time we're
You guys
crossing.
probably would have discussed it.
Okay.
Because like I figure whoever's on the boat handling the ferrying would probably just be like, all right, I don't care if you guys are new or old. Here's how this crap works.
I am going to cast heal on myself.
Okay. Now, here's the cool thing about heal. If you use 1 action, it's only a D8. But if you use 2 actions, it's a 1D8 plus 8. So it is a huge amount more if you use 2 actions, and it makes it a 30-foot range, so you could hit somebody from range. If you use 3 actions, it's 1D8, but it's everyone within 30 feet of you. So just FYI. Are you using 1 or 2 actions?
I'll use 2.
Excellent. So that is 12. You get 12 hit points back. You see, what does it look like when you use a heal?
My familiar does like a little dance, a little jig of sorts, and then glows, and then I feel a lot better.
Yeah. What color? Has anybody gotten a good look at your familiar up to this point, or has he been pretty hidden? Or
He's kind of been pretty low key.
what would they notice about your familiar that's that maybe we haven't talked about yet?
He has some super sick dance moves. It's just blowing everyone's mind. Even the people that are dying are like, oh,
If I was
God.
conscious right now, my mind would be blown.
But he like does this little dance and then he glows yellow.
He glows yellow.
Okay.
You would also all notice that he has a little yellow gem on its forehead.
Ooh.
And as he glows yellow, Lute's wounds seem to heal themselves. Leaf, is going to move here. He's going to bulk up like he has. And he's going to, let's see, he's going to grab an armpit berry out of his armpit. That's all he'll be able to do at this point. Bree, it is your turn.
So do I know how, like, if picking someone up works? Because I know that I don't have the requisite abilities to make them not unconscious, but I am pretty strong. Like, could I pick someone up and start running? Is kind of what I'm asking. How does that work? Does that, like, have your movement speed, or what?
Yeah, if you pick up one of your unconscious allies,
you can then move at half movement speed.
Okay.
But you'll have one arm occupied.
Right. And I wouldn't be able to use my shield.
Right.
She's pretty strong. She could probably try to pick both of us up, right? She's a blacksmith.
I mean, I am pretty strong blacksmith.
And Trunks weighs like what, 20 pounds soaking wet?
I got a lot of shit on me, alright?
Grabs Trunks
21
by the
pounds.
nose and runs.
I'm being like dragged. Oh no.
No, my shit.
Well, I saw. Did I see Kaduka running?
I was not stealth after I shot, so probably.
Okay, so I saw
You hear a
Kaduka
shot
running,
and
so I
then
know.
you see me scurry away from
I know
Yeah.
that he's. I would actually probably then stay to give Kaduka time to get away
Oh no, don't stay.
and to protect my two unconscious comrades. So I'm gonna put up my shield to increase my, protection. Is there any way that I can, like, create cover for my two friends with my shield? Like,
Just being in the way will give cover.
okay. And the way that they're arranged, would I be able to give cover to both of them, or would I have to choose one?
Well, I mean, you can move to a square. And then
Right, but I don't have.
cover will depend on where they are, where you are, where your friends are, where the attacker is.
I can't. It's hard to see.
Cover from who?
Probably from the main guy. The misprits aren't as big a deal.
So, I mean, you can move yourself here.
Okay, I think I would move myself there. I'd put my shield up, so that's 2 actions.
What if you grab
And
one of the
then-
little ankle biters and use them as a meat shield?
I probably would Warhammer one of the little ankle biters with my last action.
Which one?
The one directly south of Gleaf.
Okay. Roll your attack.
13 plus 6, 19.
That hits.
All right. Seven damage.
Great. You hammer him pretty hard. Yeah, you start whacking on him. But he completely diverts his attention away from loot into you.
it is Trunks' turn.
Roll my d20.
Yes,
You could also
actually,
stabilize if you have hero points.
I take that back. It is not Trunks' turn.
Oh.
It is. Oh, that's really weird.
Hmm?
Okay, sure, why not? It's Trunks' turn. Yeah, that's true. You could stabilize if you give up all of your hero points, at least one, or you can just roll a recovery check, which is a d20.
What do you have to get to successfully recovery check?
So 10 plus your dying value. So Trunks would need an 11. They rolled a 13, which means their dying value goes down 1 to 0. You are now stable.
So that's just like unconscious, but not actively approaching death.
And
Exactly.
I'm wounded 1, correct?
That's correct. Risprit, give me a d20 for a recovery check. Or, stabilize yourself by giving up all
If
your
I
hero points.
if I use the hero points, does it still give a wound when I'm stabilized?
It
Like the
does.
same way? Okay. Just 2 different routes to the same thing. Only one is assured to not be a fucking nat 1.
That's right.
So
you
can you use a
could,
hero
like,
point on a
wait
nat
one.
1?
Yeah, you can hero point as recovery check.
Okay. God, this is tense. It's not my common modifier doesn't affect anything, does it?
Nope.
All right. You know what? I guess I'll. 12.
You're good. You're stable.
Oh. So then I put wounded 1.
Exactly.
Okay.
It is at this point that the thing touches its head again, and it looks out at you all menacingly, and it turns around and it walks away.
Like all gone?
It walks kind of away from you, over the hill, and kind of out of your sight. And now it's the little guy's turns.
This is like something that like everybody sees, including like Risprit and Trunks, who like are kind of sitting in like blurry double vision, like on the ground, just going in and out of consciousness.
Yeah, it's like that, right? It's like something out of a show where you're just barely holding on, and you just see the thing in triplicate turn around and
Did
walk
it-
out of your view.
Make an expression.
It seems to not have much of its face.
So it was
seems
smiling.
undead. It's
Big
got that-
toothy smile.
Yeah.
I don't know what to make of the head touch and walk away.
It seems, yeah, it's kind of weird. So you damaged it. It touches the part that you kind of blew away some of the flesh on it, Risprit, before it walks away. But it's got to be a relief at least.
Now we're just almost dead.
One Mitflit tries to stab Bree 3 times and misses all of them.
Boy, I'm glad these things suck.
One of them, actually, it's going to move here. Moves here, and it tries to stab Luke twice. It hits with both of them. It does 6 damage total.
Dang.
And then one tries to stab Gleaf 3 times. And hits once. Does 3 damage. It is now Kaduka's turn.
Okay.
Kaduka seems to have left.
Okay. I'm going to I'm gonna still move way over here, top of the map, and reload.
Okay.
Covered reload,
Great.
and then fire at this. And
Roll a stealth.
key.
Oh, you are so
Oh.
stealthy.
Where did Kaduka go? Oh my god, he's gone!
And then not set my tripod up, but shoot.
Excellent.
So that's a 20.
Great. You blow that one away as it's stabbing furiously at your sister.
No.
Thresh.
Yep.
You gonna do?
Gonna fire at this guy.
Yeah. You gonna hide first, or you want?
Oh yeah, I guess if I'm not hidden, I'll stealth first.
Okay.
Is that good enough?
You feel pretty stealthy.
Cool.
Great. Also, roll a d6 for your precision damage. Sneak attack. Oh man, one
Ooh.
shot, one kill. This thing just stabbed Luke pretty bad twice, and you snipe it. Your arrow just like thunk, hits it like right in the temple, and it goes down.
God, we're so
Sweet.
cool when nobody's around.
You got one more attack.
Yep.
Or one more action.
I'm gonna also shoot this guy. We'll do number 2, short bow.
And you can always, like hide so that you're hidden on your next turn too, if you wanted to do something like that.
Okay, so I have to re-hide for each.
Yes. Yep.
Okay,
So as soon
gotcha.
as you
For each
attack,
enemy.
you're not hidden anymore.
Oh, that makes sense. Okay. Well, I think I missed.
Yeah, you missed. It
That
goes
was all
wide.
3, right?
Yep, that's it.
Okay.
Loot, it is your turn. There's one goblin left.
Oh, we're gonna cast ignition on it.
Excellent. Love it. Ooh, 24. Oh, it's too bad you don't have some kind of bonus, because that would have been a crit. If you had just a +1. But yeah, you fire over the unconscious Risprit, and you nail this thing for 5 damage, blasting it as you and your familiar point at it menacingly, and fire lurches from your hands. You got one more action.
Oh. Can I aid
Absolutely.
Gleaf?
Excellent. Love it. You're gonna aid. Okay, so for aid, I love this. First aid action being done by Luke. So aid actually lets you kind of set up what you're gonna aid later, and then when somebody goes to do something, you can just say that you aid them in some way, as long as you've got some kind of way to aid them. And then at that point, use your reaction to aid them. So right now, you can just say you're gonna take the aid action.
Yeah.
Excellent, love it. But it is Gleaf's turn. Gleaf is going to try to smash this little guy. So if you want to aid him, what would you be doing to aid him?
We're just gonna be cheering for him. I'm like, hell yeah, Gleaf, like get him. And then my familiar is like squeaking.
I love it. What are we gonna say? Is this diplomacy or performance? Probably one of those.
Is it nature if they're aiding a tree?
No, I'm gonna say diplomacy or performance. So go ahead and roll one of those, whatever one you think you're better at.
You said diplomacy or performance?
Yep.
I'll do performance.
Okay,
Or like doing like a cheerleader sort of chant.
I love it. Gleaf, man, it seems like it worked so well. Because Gleaf just smashes this little guy. I think he gets, yeah. And he kind of rears back and he just overhand just pummels this little gremlin into the ground. And then he immediately turns around and he takes that berry that he pulled out of his armpit and he squeezes the juice from the berry into Risprit's mouth. Risprit, you get 2 hit points back.
Paul.
And we are out of combat.
Nice. Does that mean I can like use medicine on Trunks?
Sure, yeah. So it takes 10 minutes to do, like, to patch somebody's wounds up. But you can go ahead and say during the next 10 minutes you're going to use medicine on Trunks. Thresh, if you wanted to get somebody else in that time period, you can.
Yeah, I'll get Risprit.
Oh no!
No.
That's incredible.
I'm gonna use a hero point.
Excellent. That's better.
It'll be
Oh,
fine.
God.
Better.
It'll be cool.
Dying 3. No, just kidding.
Don't kill me. Please don't
Trunks.
kill me.
Yeah.
Trunks, you get you get some. You get 4 hit points back from the armpit berry.
Okay.
As a loot tries to patch you up. Thresh, did you have any hero points left?
Yeah, I still got one.
You wanna use that one?
Sure.
Excellent. Go for it. All right.
Oh.
So you don't knock him out, but
Okay.
Trunks and Risprit are still wounded 1.
Whoops. Yeah. Richard's gonna curl into a ball, like the fetal position, and like use Ocean's Balm on themselves.
The moment I come to consciousness from eating the berry, I'll be like, guys, we need to run. As I sit up.
Yeah, as you all look at each other, realize that you just came across something very bad and very weird, and it's something you guys are going to have to talk about the next time we get together. Because I'm going to
Next
call it
time.
here. Next time.
I think Destiny is telling me that I shouldn't be a medic, but I don't know.
You just have to get better at it.
You just take the assurance fee, and then you'll be fine. Then you won't have to roll for it anymore.
That's fair.
Everything will be a-okay.
When will he get that?
Level 2 if he wants to, or whenever he feels like taking it.
Please take that.
Well, yeah, duh.
I don't want to die again.
Everybody get 80 experience.
So we now have
408.
408.
Cool.
That's 1,000 away from 1408.
It is.
Goodbye, stream.
See you,
Bye,
stream.
stream.
Bye, Strib.